I'm going to share with you our top tips for Pinterest to get more eyes on your content so that ultimately you can book more clients. Let's go. My name is Meredith Rinkars, and I'm the owner of The Restart Specialist. If you are a small business creative who is looking to rapidly relocate your business or grow in any market, then I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you don't miss out on any content. People are coming to Pinterest to buy, and creatives aren't sure how to use Pinterest. I'm going to share with you how we got an additional 2,000 views in less than 1 month on our content to get in front of our ideal clients.
Tip number 1, you want to pin your own content. But you don't want to pin all of your content and only your content. So you want to come in and pick those hero images of yours, those showstopper images that will catch a potential client's eye. And then the other 40% of the images on your board need to be work from other people. This is just good community. It's just a good practice to ensure that it's well-rounded, that you spread the love a little bit. Pinterest prefers that you not be exclusively pinning your own content. You need to be pinning other people's. And so in here we have some content that is not just ours. That is a picture of us though. Same here. More content that is from other sources, but that fit within the feel of the board. That is the big thing. It has to go with the feel of the board. Otherwise, it will feel out of place. Tip number 2, you want to pin consistently. At minimum, you should be pinning about 10 images a day. Type yes in the comments if you think this is hard to do. Now, you can pin the same content more than once to different boards. For example, if you look at this particular board, there is an image here and an image here and here. And if you head back to this other board, you'll see those images are repeated here. And so by spreading the same images across multiple boards, that makes sense. You don't want to be putting a picture of a bride and groom in a maternity session board. That doesn't make sense. And so by doing that, you can pin multiple images to multiple boards and get way more than 10 images a day. And going back to tip number 1, if you're also still pinning additional images from other people at a 60-40 split, you're going to easily be able to pin at least 10 of those images a day. Tip number 3, Pinterest acts like a big search engine and has SEO attached to it. So you want to make sure that you are using descriptive words for your images. You can see that here, as well as keywords. So location, lace, wedding gown with detailed open back, which matches perfectly for wedding detail inspiration. You also want to have really good board descriptions here, because as brides are searching for the word, or clients are searching for the word wedding table settings, floral centerpieces, things like that in the search bar here, that is how they will find you and your boards and your pins and be able to fall in love with the work that you create. Next, you want to make sure that for Pinterest to be happy, you, again, going back to having those 10 pins a day, we talked about that in tip number 2, but you also want to make sure that Pinterest is happy by having at least 10 pins per board. That tells Pinterest that this is a viable board, that it's an active board, that it's something that they should put in front of their users that are coming to search for things. So the more images on a board, the better, but you want to at least have 10 or more. Tip number 4, you can now pin videos to Pinterest. As social media has started to give more weight and more leverage to video, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, and now Pinterest has caught on as well. And so you are able to not only pin YouTube videos to Pinterest, but you can also pin Instagram, IGTV videos to Pinterest, which is great for getting more eyeballs, as you can see here, 253, on your images. What's even better than that, though, is you can also have your YouTube videos play directly. You can also have your YouTube videos play directly in Pinterest, so they never have to leave the platform, and you're still getting that watch time. You're still able to spread your videos, if you are a video marketer, onto multiple platforms, multiple locations for people to see them. Number 5, make sure that it is on brand. When you're pinning images to your Pinterest account, you want to make sure that they match the brand that your clients, potential clients, would see if they were to go to your website, to your Instagram account, to your Facebook. By having that same brand awareness across all platforms, it ensures and continues to make sure that you are attracting your ideal client. For example, these particular images here have that green. This particular image here has our logo on it. It's using that same green color and an image that would attract our ideal brides. In the same way that you have branded pins on different boards, like we talked about here with the logo and, as we saw earlier, the color of the pin matching the branding on our website and the rest of our other social media platforms, you want to make sure that your boards, that your keywords, that the titles of your boards are all on brand for your ideal client to attract them. So using the types of words that would attract that ideal client. You want to make sure that the images that they see on the boards, on your profile as they're scrolling through for the first time, maybe interacting with your Pinterest profile for the first time, that it's attractive to them, that it brings them in and causes them to want to know more. For that reason, you want to make sure that things that maybe wouldn't always appeal to your ideal client, such as education for photographers, business education, SEO for photographers, those types of boards are further down because we want to appeal to our ideal client, which is an heirloom classic bride in the South. Now, she may also be a photographer and that may interest her, but we've put those at the bottom to ensure that that's not something that pops up first. And in the same way that we're staying on brand here, we have private boards that are down here that we aren't necessarily wanting the rest of the world to see.
For more information on how to grow your Pinterest account and get more eyes on your content, head to the show notes below and join our private Facebook group where we dive deeper into more information just like this on our weekly Facebook Lives. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this content, leave us a comment below. Tell us what you loved and hit that like button. Now, if you have a fellow friend who is trying to grow their Pinterest account as well, share this video with them. Share the love, share the knowledge. And as always, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any content that comes out every single week. Thank you again so much for watching. We'll see you next time.